Welcome back to This Month in Games. Summer is almost here, but spring still has some massive racing games, super spies, and beloved platformers still to come. Here are 10 of the biggest new games launching in May 2026. We start the month on May 5th with the stylish puzzle narrative game Wax Heads, launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and the Nintendo Switch.
Hey there! As Repeat the Record newest employee, each day starts with getting the shop ready and hearing the latest drama from your colleagues. Then, it's time to welcome in the wonderful endearing customers. Despite their mostly friendly appearances, they will keep you on your toes with their charming but often vague final requests. Your job is to decipher their perfect music recommendation by looking through all possible clues. The store's records, social media, local music scenes, hidden within the environment, and on the customers themselves. Once you think you have deduced the right album, you will bring it up on the till and get a rating from the customer based on how well you have matched the request. Sad, meh, okay, or rad. Thanks for listening, and make sure to check out Wax Heads on May 5th.
On May 7th, dive into nostalgic high school memories with the narrative adventure Mixtape, arriving on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and the Switch 2.
Most of the time, I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is unobtainable.
Because you know the perfect song for every moment. What song would be playing now?
I don't think it's been written yet.
Things take a terrifying turn in deep space on May 12th with Supermassive Games sci-fi horror Directive 8020, launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
We are going to do this. Just lower the gun.
Not until you move from the scanner. Those things can change shape.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
Scan complete. Subject unidentifiable.
We need urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
May 19th brings an absolute heavyweight to the track. Forza Horizon 6 takes the festival to Japan, arriving exclusively on Xbox Series X and S and PC. On May 21st, Nintendo's beloved dinosaur gets a brand new 2D platformer. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Also on the 21st, brew warm drinks and listen to late-night stories in Coffee Talk Tokyo, releasing on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, the Nintendo Switch, and the Nintendo Switch 2. On May 22nd, a classic mascot makes an unexpected return. The platformer Bubsy 4D arrives on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PC, the Nintendo Switch, and the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo! Remember me? Your old pal Bubsy? From all those classic games you loved.
Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
Forget about that. Let's talk about the new one. Bubsy 4D! Now this I like. So, where are we going next? Don't mind if I do. Zoink! I wonder if that's more moves than that Italian plumber has. Woo! What? Can anyone explain to me why I turn into a hairball now? They call me the Orange Blur. Do any of these outfits come with pants? You know I've only got one brain cell, right? And it's working overtime on this baby. Atari? I didn't even know they were still around.
On May 26th, prepare to rebuild your empire in Romestead, releasing exclusively on PC.
What once was the greatest empire has been diminished by the undead. And I need your help to restore what was broken. Gather resources, rebuild the cities, and together with the human survivors, a new life can flourish. Let temples and altars help you reconnect with the gods. They need to be convinced you have what it takes to beat the fallen and restore Rome to what it once was.
On May 27th, the world's most famous spy finally steps out of the shadows. 007 First Light brings James Bond to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Brace yourself!
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the 00s.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself. Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Finally, we close out the month on May 29th with the brick-building superhero action of LEGO Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight, launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
I need to become more than a man. I need to become a symbol.
What did you have in mind?
I'm Batman. Why so serious? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I'm allergic to nuts.
Who's the man behind the mask?
Ignorance is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by... Ah! Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
May is delivering some massive heavy hitters right before the summer showcase season. Which game are you most excited about? What games do you want to see played here on the channel? And which games are you excited about that weren't included in our list? Drop a comment below, and while you're there, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to Pozz Games here on YouTube, and ring that bell so you never miss a new video. Until next month, thanks for watching, and never pause.